all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Bossman show for the show. Now we're listening to more names with George James Madison, the Dukes, out the CAA, Climate Athletic Association coach. What's up, man? How things up there with you guys? Are you in Georgia or are you in Virginia right now, man?
Well, yeah, back and forth. I'm in Virginia right now. It's a little colder up here. It's a crazy time to take over a job, trying to get back and forth. And you really can't travel, can't see the guys. It's unusual right now for sure.
Now, Coach, how's your son like move so far? He's very important to you. How's your son take the move from Georgia Southern going up to James Madison now?
Well, just like any 12-year-old, he was worried about his friends. He lived in Virginia for 1 year at Virginia Tech when he was 4, and all he can remember that was cold. And so he was worried that he was going to lose his friends, it was going to be cold. But then at the same time, after about 30 minutes, I showed him pictures of our new arena. I showed him pictures of where he's going to live. And he came around pretty quick, though, so he's all about it now.
Now, Coach, James Madison is a story program out of CAA, as I mentioned. So what do you mean for them to coming to you, want you to take over that program there? Because I know they want to turn this around after the previous staff there, and you've done a great job at Georgia Southern building a program from the ground. Association, you've been there. So what do you mean for them want you to be there, the man, going forward?
Yeah, I appreciate my time at Georgia Southern, and I kept learning. It taught me a lot, and I think one of the things that James Madison liked is I kind of proved I can build a program. And, from where we took the thing at Georgia Southern from the start to, where it was there towards the end, I think that's something they're looking forward to here. And, the place has everything. I mean, it's a beautiful campus. If you've never been here, you got to come see it. The education is top notch. The buildings, and then we got a brand new arena that's opening up in November, and it's going to be one of the nicest in the country. So, and you see the success they've had in every other sport. I mean, they win national championships in football, national championships in women's lacrosse, and every other sport's really good. So they have a great infrastructure here. They know how to win. They got everything in place, and we just got to kind of get the right kind of players, the right kind of people around it, and we'll get there quick.
And speaking of that, Coach, getting players, this weird time we're in with COVID-19, trying to recruit players, also recruiting the guys on the roster right now that was recruited by Coach Rowe and his staff. So how was that being when you really can't be around as much as you want to do the social distancing regulation we have right now, whether it be Zoom and FaceTime? How has that process been trying to get registers with guys who you don't know quite as well and get new guys who want to come in the program when you really can't see them in person right now?
Well, it is challenging, and I'm a face-to-face guy. I like to look somebody, eye to eye and kind of get a feel for what they're all about and let them understand what I'm all about. And right now, everything's been through video conference, phones, telephones, things like that. So it's been extremely challenging, and it's a tough time, and that's, that's nothing compared to what's going on in the economy with people in jobs and sickness and everything else. So we'll definitely be able to overcome this, and we're just kind of praying we get past this, at some point soon, and then we can get back to doing what we all love to do, and it's talking sports and coaching and things like that.
And, Coach, also trying to build a staff right now may have to be kind of hard for you as well. I know you probably had some guys in mind if you took a job elsewhere who you have on your staff, but, trying to hire a staff right now is kind of big, probably kind of challenging as well.
Yeah, we got 2 guys in place, and I can tell you this, a lot of people want to work here. So my phone from when I got the job, and even like this very moment right now, this buzz is off the hook with people inquiring about a job, wanting to be a part of James Madison. I don't think it's because they want to work for me as bad sometimes. I don't think I'm the great to work for, but they want to work here. And, they want to be at this place, live in the city. So it's been a great response, and then it's a little slower putting it together than I want to, but it is coming along.
And then, Coach, you're moving from Sun Belt to the CAA. They have a lot of quality coaches in the CAA. I just talked to one of them earlier today, to K.O. Siddle down at Wilmington there. I know they got Joe Mahalik, been there for a long time, Earl Grant of Charleston, also Martin Inglesby, Bill Cohen, all these guys who've been in the league for years, man. So how does it feel being a part of that fraternity now, the CAA conference, learning these different coaches and their styles of play, and going forward with recruiting in the DMV area in Virginia, they're up there waiting to find the guys in the Mid-Atlantic to play for you now going forward?
Yeah, I'm coming from a league in the Sun Belt. I was just there, and it's got real talented players and great coaches, and the CAA is no different. They've had some success a lot lately with a lot of guys going from the CAA to the NBA, and that shows kind of the talent level of this league and what guys are doing. But, there is going to be an adjustment period where you kind of learn things, but at the same time, they don't quite know me as well either. So I got to learn them, they got to learn me, and then, hopefully I learn faster about them, they learn about me.
Yeah, you got that right, Coach. I tell you what, some of the guys asked me about you, too, in the league. I said he's a great coach. He's done a damn good job at Georgia Southern. He'll tough out. Trust and believe that. So,
well, I paid for that good advertisement right there. So I'm saying for that.
Okay. I didn't know that, Coach. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Hey, but I got your back, man. I got your back, man. So,
I appreciate it.
Now, Coach, recruiting for you is kind of different now. Usually in the kind of Sun Belt, it kind of stretches a long way. Now you kind of mid-Atlantic states, the East Coast there. So, and you kind of close to DMV, so that's very good for you. So, have you kind of put in your head what guys you want to target, where you want to go, maybe the JUCO route initially? Try to get some high school seniors as well, the prep school route. Have you kind of put in your head how you want to attack this, to build this program out the right way, the way you want it to be?
Yeah, we're going to still recruit the South. We're still going to recruit Georgia, Florida. We've always recruited them. When I was at Georgia Southern, we recruited North Carolina hard, and that's still right there, right out of bordering state. But I'm from Virginia, and I worked at Virginia Tech, worked at Hargrave Military, and there is tremendous talent in Virginia. And then you also mentioned the DMV area is one of the best in the country. So there's there's talent up here. I got some connections that I haven't been able to really use as well, being all the way down in Georgia. So I'm going to keep my connections down in Georgia, and then at the same time, try to be really good in this area as well.
Also, Coach, I know it's difficult now because you can't see your guys for us getting them to work out and stay in shape. So if you kind of put it together in your head, a plan for the guys who are going to stay with you on the roster, who want to still be a part of the program, give them some plans to maybe, if they can get to a gym, a one-on-one, or find a hoop one-on-one where they can actually work on their games, kind of stay in some shape and start from scratch when you guys can get back to it whenever this whole COVID-19 epidemic is kind of down and tamped down. We can get back to kind of a little bit of normalcy going after this whole thing passes by the apex and this wave goes away.
Yeah, so my strength coach up here is doing a great job, and like I got an academic coordinator, and they're doing everything virtual and trying to send guys workouts and help them out, and you try to just want to be optimistic and say, all right, this is going to pass, and be ready as soon as it's going to pass. But the players are sheltered at home, and they're trying to figure it out. And it's new for everybody. Guys right now are shooting in the driveways. Some of the guys have barely even shot in their driveway. So it's a little old school for them, but it's probably, it's just how we grew up, though.
Yeah, Coach, myself, I still have a basketball hoop in my house in Nashville. That my mom had me when I was a kid. I got a hoop in the backyard here in Henry County. So it's like, for me, having a hoop in the backyard is normal to me. But, some dudes ain't used to that in a long time. But, hey, shooting on that concrete still get your game right, Coach, if you ask me.
Well, and I was trying to explain to a guy the other day about playing in the park on chain nets, and he thought I was making it up. I said, no, there really was nets made out of chains in the park sometimes.
Yes, it was. Hey, Coach, I'm in my mid-30s, but some of these young dudes, they 19, 20 years old, they've been spoiled, man. They don't know how I used to be, back in the day, how it was just classic. They shoot on chain links or with a crate up on the wood there. So they don't know nothing about those old playground days, man.
Hey, and I loved it now because you had to win or you had to go sit for a couple games. So them games got competitive if you want to stay on the court.
No doubt. And, Coach, last one I got for you is this. Non-conference scheduling-wise in CAA, a little bit different, similar to the Sun Belt and the Green Sky, play some guaranteed games, try to get games played at home as well, kind of do a 2-for-1, play that kind of trick or non-exempt tournament. So, I probably got some games that staff left you already, but when you get to take over yourself, how you going to do that going forward with those guys and Jason Madison there?
Yeah, we're going to schedule hard, and we got some games already contracted with us. We're going to play University of Virginia, so I guess we're the defending national champions still at our own home court. We got them, and we got an Old Dominion coming to our place, and George Mason coming to our place, and we still got to schedule some more. So the CAA is tough. Our non-conference is going to be tough, but it's going to make sure it's going to sharpen us up and make sure we're right by the tournament time.
Coach Byington, I'm definitely cheering for you guys up there, Jason Madison. Thanks for coming on the show all the time. You did Georgia Southern. I hope you keep doing with you as well, JMU. And, of course, I hope you win a lot of games up there, man. Hope to see you in your direct recruit as well, Coach.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Look forward to talking to you again.
All right, buddy. Anytime, man.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City. When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.